to be honest with you, I wanted to commit suicide. Hi, how are you guys doing? It's Tamara. I'm back with another video. So this video is basically going to be about my personal experience that I've had with a not so fun topic, COVID-19. So right now I'm in the process where I'm actually at the end of my recovery process. Yesterday was like my last day of quarantining. So let me just tell you guys right now, I was always that type of person that was like, COVID, I'm not getting that. I'm invincible. Like, I never get that. And quickly find out that that wasn't the case at all. So I did take proper precautions. I mean, I wear my mask, I sanitized myself, I did everything that I just really did everything that I was supposed to do with the whole COVID situation. I just didn't think it would happen to me. So with the whole situation, when I first started experiencing the symptoms, I was experiencing mild cough and mild congestion. I just didn't really feel like myself, but I didn't really take it too seriously because I just thought maybe it was a cold or flu. Even though we're in the middle of a pandemic, I still thought, hey, maybe it's a cold or a flu. The next day, however, I experienced body aches, which I think was probably the worst part of this whole experience. The body aches. In my neck, my back, everything was really just hurting, like really bad, to the point where, to be honest with you, I wanted to commit suicide. And I was actually talking to one of my friends on the phone. We were going through the whole process. I just couldn't move. I just felt like it's over. That was just my mind process at the time, which probably wasn't healthy. But thank God my friend was walking me through the process, letting me know that you should not be wanting to commit suicide over something so temporary. Like, you'll feel better soon. So the next day I actually felt a little bit better and I wasn't experiencing that many symptoms and I just thought I was okay. Then the third day, I started experiencing the symptoms again, just very feverish symptoms, a high fever. I just didn't want to go out in the community. I started losing my sense of taste and sense of smell, which caused me to not have appetite because, I mean, if you can't smell or taste anything, I just wasn't interested in eating. I'm just like, this is a good time to, like, I guess lose weight, even though I didn't really need to, but I was just like, let me just lose some weight because I know I eat a lot and I don't want to end up getting fat. I don't know. It's just a little thing. But I did end up losing weight. I lost about 5 or 10 pounds. No, not 10 pounds. I lost 5 pounds at least. And that was a very bad feeling. I felt very like squeamish and very like sickly. Like, I didn't even want to take off my sweater because I felt like I was just like skin and bones. That's how I felt, like a skeleton almost. It was weird. I was always, like I said, very hot and warm. However, during this whole experience, I did tell my dad and tell people around me that I had COVID. My dad recommended this treat. It's like a concoction that you make in a pot with water, which I will be showing you a little bit later. You boil it and you just inhale like the ginger, lemon, all of that, and put a towel over your head. I don't know if it's like an African thing. I'm African, so that's like, so they use just different little methods and herbs to try to help you out with that. So I did do that and it helped me out a lot. And I'm actually going to be sharing that in the video, like I said, just so you guys could see, and maybe if you're experiencing these symptoms as well, that could work for you. So basically I experienced no taste or smell for about 3 days. Then after experiencing that, the symptoms kind of got a little better. I was feeling better. I just felt like mild cough, mild congestion. every time I woke up in the morning, like I always feel like I had to like clear my throat. I was in the house, of course, the whole day. And after, like, while I was experiencing the whole loss of taste and smell, that's when I realized that I need to go get tested. So that's when I finally came to the realization. I went to go get a rapid test at CVS, and they did the swab in my nose. I got the results that day. They told me I was positive for COVID, and I just went home, and I just didn't want to be around anybody because I do live with my grandma. I don't want her experiencing anything or catching anything from me. Who wants to be the cause of anybody's like sickness or anything, or worse, death? Who wants to be the cause of that? So I made sure I stayed home, away from everybody else, and whoever I did or was in contact with, I made sure I let them know you might be exposed to COVID-19. You probably should get tested. I let everybody know that I was around. So about 3 days after getting the results, the nurse practitioner had told me that there's no point in me basically going to go get tested again to see if I'm negative, because in most cases, a lot of people don't test negative within about 3 months of having the disease. So just know that after the 14-day mark, that I should be pretty good and I'm free. I should just, wear a mask. And I also asked her if I'm still immune to getting COVID again, and she said she has no way of answering that. So medically and statistically, they really don't know if I'm gonna be free of COVID, but they say that I should be immune to it. So if anybody else has COVID around me, that I most likely will not catch COVID again because it's already in my system for about 6 months. So that was the situation. So guys, please make sure that you stay tuned to the end of the video, because I will be having that video of the concoction that I made that helped me out with clearing my system and made the process a whole lot better for me with COVID. And I'll have all the ingredients to what I use to make the concoction in the link in the description below. So make sure to check that out. As you can see, it's now boiling. I got my vapor Vicks on my cook spoon, and you have to make sure, guys, that you have a towel over your head and cover yourself completely. Cover the whole thing. Mix it and then inhale everything as you're mixing it. Oh my God, this is definitely working. Trust the process, you'll be good. Definitely feeling better already. I'm not gonna lie, I really am. With letting you guys know that this disease is very serious, and I wasn't taking it serious before, but trust me, after going through what I went through, because everybody goes through different symptoms when they have it, not everybody's symptoms are the same. Just try to take precaution, because you never know what's gonna happen with you. You just never know. So I love you guys. I hope you guys stay safe, and make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. I'll make sure that I contact you guys and respond to every question that you have. And I'll be back, guys, with another video.